Hey up everyone, we have some fight news in the featherweight division as a fight between Diego Lopez and Yair Rodriguez is being targeted for March 29th on a fight night card where there will be the main event, which would also be 5 rounds in Mexico. And whilst we get into it, I just want to make it crystal clear, this is a very fun fight, this is a very entertaining fight, this is like guaranteed 99% to be a banger of a fight. I haven't got a problem with it being entertaining, I don't think it'll be boring and anything like that, the quality of the fight will be great. My problem is that it doesn't make any sense. Quick reminder for you lot, Yair Rodriguez is on a 2-fight losing skid. He lost to Volkanovski, summertime of 2023? And then he lost to Brian Ortega in 2024, the start of 2024. After Ortega rolled his ankle when he was doing like the warm-up in the octagon. You know, he rolled his ankle or broke his, I can't remember what it was. But he injured his ankle and then obviously suffered a 10-8 round in the first round. But Brian Ortega was still able to beat Yair Rodriguez. So why have we awarded him a fight against Diego Lopez? Someone who a lot of UFC fans think deserves a title shot next. Why has he been awarded that? I mean, Diego Lopez has just beat Brian Ortega. He beat Brian Ortega at was it September time? At the UFC 306, the Nosh card, the Sphere card, whatever. Like, why are we doing it? It just makes zero sense. So he just battered Brian Ortega. And Brian Ortega's last win was Yair Rodriguez. So then why does Diego Lopez have to fight Yair Rodriguez? That makes no sense whatsoever. And whilst we speak about what Yair Rodriguez doesn't deserve, how about we talk about where he's ranked in the featherweight rankings? He is ranked 5th. He's above Brian Ortega and Arnold Allen. They both have more recent wins than him. How is he ranked 5th? 2-fight losing skid, and Arnold Allen and Brian Ortega both have wins more recently than Yair Rodriguez. In fact, Josh Emmett does as well. I know Yair Rodriguez beat Josh Emmett many moons ago. Well, it was like, 2-3 years ago now. But regardless, Josh Emmett even has a more recent win than Yair Rodriguez. So why is Yair Rodriguez 5th? Why is he just underneath Movsar? It makes no sense to me. It's just super confusing. I don't understand why the UFC is awarding Yair Rodriguez. I understand that it's in Mexico and Yair's Mexican, and you know, I think Diego Lopez maybe be a bit Mexican as well. I'm not entirely sure. He's Brazilian, but I think he might have some Mexican heritage. If not, he just whatever. You know what I mean? So I understand it, but at the same time, like, really, couldn't we have sorted Brandon Moreno out with a fight? Maybe Brandon Moreno versus, I'm trying to think now because they've just matched up Manal Cap and Royval. I don't know. Maybe Tatsuro Taira? I don't know. But I feel like, did we have to do Yair Rodriguez versus Diego Lopez? Everyone wants to see Diego Lopez versus Movsar Evloev, the rematch. That's the fight everyone was thinking next. So it was pretty much going, if Ilia Topuria is fighting against Volkanovski in a rematch next, then you may as well do Diego Lopez versus Movsar Evloev. It makes so much sense, but the UFC were just like, nah, fuck that. That makes too much sense for our liking. We're gonna award Yair Rodriguez because fuck it, why not? I suppose it just makes no sense to me. Movsar Evloev, Diego Lopez fought 2 years ago now. Took it on short notice. You know, someone pulled out for a Movsar fight, so Diego Lopez stepped in on short notice, gave him a contested fight, made it competitive, had Movsar in trouble at times with submission attempts. Movsar won, the clear winner, but ever since then, Diego Lopez has gone on this insane run, generated a lot of hype and momentum, and Movsar has won a couple more since then. You know, a close fight against Arnold Allen, he arguably should have lost, and a close fight against Aljo, who I believe he beat, but again, was razor thin. Why would you not have these guys rematch after the history of it they both have? It's just bewildering to me, because whoever wins out of that fight is the clear #1 contender for whoever wins out of Ilia and Volk in the rematch, and it's more than likely going to be Ilia winning that rematch. So you would have had a clear contender there in the featherweight division waiting for Ilia Topuria if you just did Movsar versus Diego Lopez. But who's Movsar going to fight now? Who can we have Movsar fight now, unless you're guaranteeing Movsar gets a title shot next? I don't know. I don't know what the thought process was for the UFC here. And let's be honest, this is just a massive risk for Diego Lopez as well. What does he have to gain from beating Yair Rodriguez, who is on a 2-fight losing skid. What does he gain? Maybe he gets another highlight. I could actually see maybe chinning Yair Rodriguez, even though he's got a classic Mexican chin, and you know, they just eat they have granite. They eat punchies for breakfast, so he has a great chin, but Diego Lopez has stupid power. So maybe Diego Lopez can chin him. I don't know. And remember, this is 5 rounds, which makes it, you know, Yair Rodriguez, I know I'm slating him right now, but he is very talented. He's a very good fighter, obviously. But, like, this is a very risky fight for Diego Lopez because Yair Rodriguez is super dangerous. Even if you're beating him, and obviously he is very beatable, but at the same time, even when he's beatable, he's dangerous. I mean, it's just a classic example when it comes to the Korean zombie fight. He was losing that fight, the last second, pulled out a Hail Mary unique, one of the greatest knockouts of all time with that elbow. You know what I mean? So, it's a super risky fight. If Yair Rodriguez wins this, it does everything for him, puts him back into title contention, even though he would need another win in order to get there. But Diego Lopez, if he wins, he's still in the same spot, really, because you could argue he deserves a title shot right now. So, I don't know. It's just, again, it's just a weird one, and I just don't want the MMA gods to fuck us over and, like, Yair Rodriguez wins this one. I do like Yair Rodriguez, but for the future of the featherweight division, if Yair wins, it just stagnates the featherweight division. We need Diego Lopez to win this one. And given its 5 rounds as well, I do believe that Lopez paced himself a lot better and his cardio looked good against Brian Ortega for 3 rounds. But 5 rounds is a completely different story. And if he's able to control the pace, great. If he's not, well then that's when it starts to get a bit of a worry. But it will be a good test to see what Diego Lopez's cardio is like over 5 rounds. It will be a good question mark to possibly get ticked off. But it's just super risky for Diego Lopez. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Are you happy about this fight? Do you agree with my points? What points do you make about this fight yourself? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching the video, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.